What's good, y'all? Today, excuse me, I'm gonna talk about stand being cautious but compassionate for those who have misfortunate energy or misfortunate people. I know we've all experienced at least one person in our life that just didn't seem right, kind of seemed off. Their energy was kind of weird, right? It's something about them we don't know about. And then, or you're around a person and you notice it's just so much bad shit that go on around them. And then when you get around them, bad shit happen to you. But when you by yourself, you chilling. Or when you happen to always be around them, some drama just always gravitate towards them for some reason. Like, it's not like, it's just weird. It's like their aura is just misfortunate. I'm here to tell you it's no coincidence. Be cautious but compassionate for misfortunate people. And if you're a misfortunate person, you need to isolate yourself. Not isolate yourself. That sounds a little bit negative in connotation, but go in solitude so you can then do the work to release that misfortunate energy from your aura fields, from your energy. But yeah, I say be cautious of misfortunate people because understand that misfortunate energy, understand that energy cannot disappear, it cannot be deleted or destroyed. It always is moving, right? So imagine you have a friend that's misfortunate, okay? Shit just does not seem to go right in their life, right? And you notice this, right? But all of a sudden, you get around them and then you start experiencing misfortune. Again, that's not no coincidence. Their energy is lurking around you. And not only is it lurking, it's sucking up your energy. You might not even be fortunate or misfortunate, but the fact that you spend so much time with this person, you are going to consume their misfortunate energy. You're going to consume their misfortunate energy, right? I was talking about this in the last video with poor minds, people with poor mindsets. It's the same thing, man. You need to stay away from these people. As soon as you notice this, you gotta stay away from these people because, especially if you black, you're very impressionable, bro. We have addictive personalities. You gonna suck up a lot of shit, especially if it's a friend, a family member, somebody you fuck with. If you fuck with this person and they have misfortunate energy, a poor ass mind, eventually you're going to suck up what they have and you're gonna be just like them, right? Unless you have just your fortunate energy or you just a steel being in the wave of misfortunate, in the wave of the misfortunate waters. You know what I'm saying? You just cannot be moved. You know what I'm saying? But for the good majority of people, bro, that's just not the case. Right? People with misfortunate energy seem to be unaware of this as well. And this is why I say, if you become aware of your misfortunate energy, you need to immediately go in solitude. If you really love the people that's around you, you need to go in solitude. You need to fix that immediately. Change it up. The good thing about misfortunate energy is that you can transmute that to fortunate energy, right? You can become very fortunate. But it all starts with becoming aware that you're misfortunate. You don't want to be, if you truly love the people that surround you, you don't want to be, if you truly love the people that surround you, you don't want to ooze out that energy to them. It's bad work, right? But for those who, you have fortunate energy, or maybe you could see somebody who has misfortunate energy and you could just feel it. I say also be compassionate, right? Feel compassion for them. Don't hate them, you know what I'm saying? But feel compassion. Understand that a lot of people, they got misfortunate energies that one either come from outside sources or come from their internal source. Because they're very miserable or whatever the fuck, right? So I say be very compassionate towards these people, because it's nine times out of 10 is something that they're dealing with, or is something that they're going through, or is something that they then inherited from another person, or then got zapped with from another person, right? So whenever you see these people, man, just give them, just, you know what I'm saying, give them words of encouragement. Don't give them too much of your energy, but, help them out as much as your energy can without getting sucked up. But always keep that arm's length, because you don't want your energies mixing with this person. I'm trying to tell you that misfortunate energy is going to zap you, bro. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. It's going to cook you, right? You could be the most fortunate person and this goes with poor mindsets. Like, you could be the richest person in all aspects, but as soon as you get around poor people, bro, it fucks up your whole shit. It fuck up your whole shit. This is why you see a lot of rich people or a lot of wealthy people, bro. You don't see them hanging around poor people, bro. Or a lot of them, they'll say, bro, I'm not being around no poor person, bro. Fuck that. You know why? Because it's a whole mindset to that shit, and that shit affects your energy, bro. That shit affects your energy, bro. That shit it fuck up your whole shit. I went through this personally multiple times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with a person, and they whole mindset with money just cooked my whole motion. My whole motion, the way I move with money. Now, this is pointing a finger, and it's not taking accountability for yourself. So I'm not gonna sit here and say it's all their fault. You know what I'm saying? I still had a choice. But I'm saying that don't underestimate the power of influence and how other people's energies can, leech onto you like a symbiote, like on Venom or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate that power, because it's easy, especially if you're very vulnerable spiritually, energetically. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, be cautious but compassionate with these folks. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, these people don't even know that they're misfortunate. A lot of the time, these people don't even know how they got, their misfortune or anything. So a lot of time, it's not really their fault. They're just ignorant. You get it? So just be compassionate, but that don't mean go ahead and, that don't mean, what I'm saying, what's the word I'm looking for? That don't mean go head over heels for these people to try to fix their misfortune. Because I promise you, the more you try to help, the more it's just going to multiply and multiply the misfortune, because you going to end up getting that shit. And most people, you can't help a person. They have to help themselves. You can give them the resources. You can give them you know what I'm saying, the knowledge, whatever. But most people are not going to help themselves, bro. They have to do it themselves. They have to want it for themselves, right? It's just that simple. You cannot, there's a quote, you cannot, you cannot force a horse to drink, but you can lead it to the river or some shit. Bro, I be getting this quote. I forget it every time. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. You cannot make that motherfucker drink, but you can lead it to the river. At the end of the day, that's all you can do is lead it to the river, right? That's it. From that point on, the horse has to make a conscious decision. Hey, am I thirsty? Hey, I'm thirsty. Let me go drink. Same thing with, you know, people who you want to help, but they just don't want the help. You got to allow them. It might, this also the thing, it's probably not even divinely timed for them to even receive that help, or, you know what I'm saying, to get that help. It's probably not even within their divine timing, or it's probably not even divinely meant for them, right? It's probably not meant for them in this timeline. You know what I'm saying? They probably supposed to go through this timeline very blind, still blind, and then their next timeline they open up a little bit more. You know, we all got our stages in life, and we just gotta, you know, for the ones that are open and woke, I say woke but conscious, just be compassionate for them folks. But you know what I'm saying, don't go head over heels. Don't try to overly help these people, because at the end of the day, it's all divine timing. You know what I'm saying? If people want this help, it's because it's divine timing. These people are going to divinely, when the time is right, these people are going to go ahead and quote unquote drink the water. But yeah, man, be cautious but compassionate for those who are misfortunate. Y'all be easy, y'all be smooth, stay safe, stay dangerous. I love y'all. Deuces.